I used to be that person who shied away from the spotlight, dreading any form of social interaction. Engaging with people felt like another tiresome chore, and the mere thought of big gatherings, interviews, or even presentations filled me with unease. Honestly, just hand me a book and leave me alone. That was me. Now meet Rob. At parties, you'll find him tucked away in a corner, nursing his drink, hoping no one strikes up a conversation. Eye contact avoided at all costs. In work meetings, he sits in silence, keeping his thoughts to himself for fear of saying the wrong thing. He never stands out, never draws attention, perfectly content, blending into the background. I'll be summarizing How to Talk to Anyone About Anything by James W. Williams. I'll admit I went into it thinking I didn't really need it, but it turned out to be a surprisingly easy read. More than anything, it served as a useful reminder of the key principles of good communication. James delved into how you can sharpen your social skills, master the art of small talk, connect effortlessly with others, and naturally make friends along the way. Years ago, I worked as a consultant for a financial firm that had me suited and booted every day, tied neatly in place, seated in the second floor alongside other managers. On paper, my CV had earned me that spot, but in my mind, I felt small. The way these seasoned professionals carry themselves, the effortless eloquence, the unwavering confidence, the sheer presence they commanded in meetings, I simply wasn't there. I couldn't relax, couldn't blend in. Eventually, I asked my account manager to move me elsewhere because I knew I wasn't ready for the level of engagement the role demanded. I've long past that now, but reading this book brought those memories flooding back. Now let me ask you this. Who are you? If you see yourself as small, you will act small. If you believe you are unqualified, you will carry yourself that way. The way you perceive yourself directly shapes how you communicate with the world. James suggests that to build a strong sense of self, you must define your values and beliefs. Spend time truly getting to know yourself. Understand what makes you you. Master these three, you've laid the foundation for becoming a confident and effective communicator. 1. It starts with listening. Tom and Sarah are knee-deep in a critical project. As Sarah carefully outlines a major flaw in the client's requirement, Tom nods along, more focused on his own reply than her words. The next day, their manager quizzes them. With misplaced confidence, Tom presents his solution, only to be met with silence. Reality hits. He's tackling the wrong problem entirely. Sarah sighs. If only he truly listened, they wouldn't be backtracking now. A brutal truth. Hearing isn't the same as listening. And in the workplace, that difference can cost you. Out of the 18 different types of listening, James simplified it into 2. Listening to understand and listening to respond. I must say I quite like this distinction. Most of us, if we're honest, are a bit like Tom, spending more time preparing our reply than actually absorbing what's being said. Listening to understand means giving you full attention. Eye contact matters. Put the phone down, switch off the telly, and actually face the person speaking to you. Hearing them out. Let go of your own thoughts for a moment and truly listen. If something isn't clear, ask questions, but not just to jump in when you're on point. Using your body to listen. A nod, a smile, an open posture, it all counts. Show them and let them feel they are being heard. Repeat back their points for clarity. Try responding with phrases like, so what you're saying is, or I hear you saying. Paraphrase key points and reflect them back. It reassures them you are engaged. Then and only then, respond. Pause, collect your thoughts, and convey your points in the best way possible. And above all, ditch their judgments. The best conversations happen when you approach them with an open mind. 2. Asking questions matters. Remember the interview that you thought went brilliantly? Then came the golden moment. The interviewer asked, do you have any questions? And you simply replied, no. In the end, the job went to someone else. Or that project briefing, detailed, complex, and in the end of it all, you had nothing to ask. Not a single question. The power of asking questions cannot be overstated. As James puts it, asking questions allow you to steer the conversation in any direction you choose. It helps you gain clarity on what the other person is saying and find common ground through shared interest. Questions are everything. Picture this. At work, Sarah lays out a bold marketing strategy to engage younger audiences. Instead of just nodding along, Jack jumps in. How do we actually connect with them on social media? He asks. Sarah's eyes light up. Authenticity is key. Partnering with influencers who truly align with our brand. Jack leans in. Have we checked if they are reaching the right crowd? Sarah nods. Spot on. The data backs it. Real engagement, real connection. With each sharp question, Jack shapes the conversation, refining the strategy. He's not just listening, he's driving the conversation forward. Meeting people in a social event is always an opportunity for questions. Example questions like, tell me something about yourself. What was your highlight of this week? Are you working on something exciting at the moment? On a date, you can guide conversations through asking questions like, what do you do in your free time? Are you a morning or a night person? What will be your dream job? Who is the most interesting person you've met? And so on. James even recommended some fun conversation starters like, what do you hope to never change in this world? What is your guilty pleasure? If you would learn any skill, what will it be? You'll notice that questions are the key to engaging with people. Tips for asking the right question. Mind the line. Stay clear of personal or sensitive topics like politics, religion, race, or sex, especially with those you don't know well. Read the room. Language matters. The way you chat with your boss won't be the same way as with your mates. And if you ever meet the king, best believe your tone will shift again. Go open-ended. How are you? Invites a dead end. Good. But if you say, what's been the highlight of your week? Unlocks a proper conversation. Ask better, get better answers. 3. The art of making good conversation. First impression matters. James slouches into a network event, handshake lean, voice barely above a whisper. He dodges eye contact, mumbles a greeting, and fades into the background. Alex, on the other hand, walks in with a quiet confidence, shoulders back, handshake firm, smile warm. He speaks with ease, meets eyes, and within minutes, he's in the thick of conversation. Same skills, same goals, and yet one is noticed and the other forgotten. People decide who you are in seconds. Walk in like you belong, speak with purpose, and own the moment because first impressions open doors. Making the first move. Emily's first day at work, she slips in quietly, coffee in hand, unsure how to break into the office chatter. She waits, hoping someone will pull her in. They don't. By day's end, she's still the outsider. Now rewind. This time, Emily takes a deep breath, steps up and says, "Hi, I'm Emily. Mind if I join you?" The mood shifts, smiles, introductions, easy conversations. By home time, she's part of the team. James W. Williams reminds us confidence isn't waiting to be noticed, it's making the first move. A simple hello can turn strangers into connections. Find the connection. At a networking event, Daniel chats with Laura, a senior exec in finance. He knows little about her field, but instead of just nodding aimlessly to what she's saying, he digs deeper. What's the toughest part of your job? He asks. Laura's eyes light up. Crisis management. Thinking on my feet. Daniel grins. Sounds like marketing, constantly adapting when plans go sideways. Ever had to completely change course? And just like that, the conversation flows. James W. Williams reminds us, great communicators don't just talk. They find common ground, look beyond differences, build the bridge, and turn small talk into real connections. Addressing obstacles you may face. Liam addressed social interactions, networking, meetings, even small talk. Overthinking keeps him quiet. What if I say the wrong thing? What if they are not interested? Determined to change, he finally speaks up in a meeting, only to stumble over his words. Face flushing, he considers retreating. He takes a deep breath. Sorry, let me rephrase that. This time his words land. His colleagues engage, and just like that, the fear loses its grip. Just remember one thing. Communication hurdles aren't stop signs. They are stepping stones. Keep going. According to James W. Williams' advice, confidence isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. 4. Master small talk. Small talk is the biggest talk we do. Susan Rowan. James sees small talk as more than just a filler. It's a skill that opens doors to deeper connections. Take Emma at a friend's party. She doesn't know many people but chooses to dive in. Hi, I'm Emma. How do you know Jake? Hey, I'm Ben. We worked together ages ago. What about you? You the mates. What do you do now? Graphic design, mainly branding for startups. Sounds creative. Do you work across industries? Yeah, recently did a coffee brand. Speaking of which, tried espresso martinis? Laughing, not yet, I'm sold. Any favorite coffee spots in the city? And just like that, conversation flows. She asks open-ended questions, listens, and keeps things light, exactly how great small talk should be. Key tips to small talk. Change your mindset. See small talk as an opportunity, not a chore. It's about connection, not performance. Easy openness work wonders. A simple "that coffee smells amazing, have you tried it?" can kick things off effortlessly. Ask open-ended questions. Swap, did you enjoy the event? For what's been your highlight so far? To spark real conversation. Listen and build. Good chat isn't about talking, it's about responding, not follow up, and show genuine interest. Use the 4 trick stock. Talk about family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Body language matters. A smile, eye contact, and open posture make all the difference. Know when to wrap up. If the chat slows, end on a high. Great talking. Hope to catch you again soon. Small talk is a skill, not a struggle. Stay curious, ask engaging questions, and enjoy the moment. You never know what doors a good conversation might open. 5. Become more confident. Ever sat in a meeting, brilliant ideas swirling in your mind, but fear kept you silent? What if I say something wrong? What if no one listens? So you watch others take the lead, wishing you had the nerve to do the same. James suggests 3 simple shifts to change that. Own your body language. Sit tall, maintain eye contact, and keep an open posture. Confidence is seen before it's heard. Positive self-talk. Before you even step into the room, remind yourself, my insights matter. My voice deserves to be heard. Speak with intention. Take a deep breath, steady your voice, and trust your words. Confidence isn't an instant transformation, it's built through action. The more you step up, the easier it gets. Don't wait to feel ready. Take the leap and realize you are already ready. Confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room, it's about knowing you belong without needing to prove it. James W. Williams highlights 4 key ways to build true confidence. Know yourself. The more you understand your strengths and values, the more grounded you feel. Own your body language. Stand tall, make eye contact, and use open gestures. Confidence is much seen as it is heard. Silence self-doubt. Swap negative thoughts for affirmations that empower rather than hold you back. Step outside your comfort zone. Confidence grows through actions, not theory. Take risk, embrace discomfort, and watch yourself thrive. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a habit. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Everything we've discussed leads to one thing: develop meaningful relationships and good social connections. Research shows that having the proper connection with people improves our mental health, helps our self-esteem, better stress management, stronger immune system, and even increases our life's expectancy. This is no joke. Engage with your surrounding and build meaningful relationships. I hope you enjoyed this summary. This book was not as deep as I initially thought, but I found it serves as a great starting point for individuals looking to enhance their communication abilities and build meaningful connections. Please feel free to leave a feedback on how you found this summary. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. For more content like this, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's make this epic journey together as we read and discuss books after books.